the year that we got married, Earl and I both took our new brides back to Ontario to work for the summer. And he operated a combine, Dad's combine, and did some combining around. And I went to work at the Ore-Ida frozen food plant. And there was a school teacher there that was gone for a couple of months for the summer. And so we rented that house from them, or I think they just let us house sit for them there in that house. And Donna and Earl had it a month, and then Sue and I had it a month, and then we traded off. And the trade-off was a little chicken coop like trailer house over by the railroad tracks, just across the railroad tracks from Ore-Ida, which was kind of handy for me because that's where I worked. But I don't know if Earl stayed in that chicken coop trailer house or not. It was so small you could barely get past each other in there. But anyway, we traded off on that house for that summer up in Ontario. That's about the last time we ever had much to do with each other. We graduated from college, and Earl we graduated both at the same time, but I honestly cannot remember in my mind the day of our graduation. It's just a big fog. So I'm sorry I can't remember that, but we did graduate at the same time. And then Earl took off up to Salem, Oregon, and started out working for Pete Marwick and Mitchell. And I went down and went to work for my father-in-law, who was back from his mission, owned a big Dodge dealership in Salt Lake City. So that's where, and I've been around Earl very much since then. We were mad about that. We did take a trip together a few years ago back to, with our wives, back to the Notre Dame football game. And we met in Chicago. Both of us flew into Chicago, and we got in a car and drove out to Nauvoo, Illinois. And then drove back and went to the football game. And then we went on at Notre Dame, which was a lot of fun. Then we went on to Ohio, Kirtland, Ohio, and then on up to Palmyra, and then we ended up at Niagara Falls, which was a good time together. So, but during that trip, he had restless legs so bad that couldn't hold still, and his wife, and he was driving because he had rented the car in Chicago, and and his wife, I remember one time I was driving a little bit, and we were in Nauvoo, which is about 3 horses in that town, and I went around behind his store, and I came out behind the store, and I was going on this little one-way narrow street, and Don had just about clobbered me over the head with a notebook or something saying, "This is a one-way street." So, I mean, that was, I found out then that Donna liked to drive, and she's conscious, very much conscious of all the driving rules. That was a lot of fun too. So anyway, I thought next time Earl and I are going to go by ourselves